Talofa, I am Ameko Pato, As-Epa Director. On behalf of Honorable Governor Lolo Matalasi Molinga and the American Samoa government, I would like to welcome you to American Samoa. I am delighted to have you here with us as guests in our very first LEED Platinum Green building in American Samoa, which is also the first of its kind in the South Pacific and the U.S. territories. Please enjoy your tour today and take a special green piece of American Samoa home with you. Faftai.
As-Epa achieved the highest level of LEED certification for implementing practical and measurable strategies and solutions achieving high performance in sustainable site development, water savings, energy efficiency, material selection, and indoor environmental quality. The As-Epa Green Building contains an array of green feature components.
The 2009 earthquake and tsunami left the old As-Epa building with severe structural damage that required a complete renovation. Former As-Epa Director Dr. Tuafa Vaiangae then approached former Governor Tongiola Tulafono about constructing a green building. The governor offered his blessings, and with that, former As-Epa Program Manager from US CPA Region 9, Mr. Carl Goldstein, agreed to initiate a project to construct a green building, a new home for As-Epa that would operate with state-of-the-art green building practices and design. Groundbreaking for the project happened that same year.
The original design was by our local Department of Public Works, which was later subject to modifications to meet the Platinum Level Certification Rating System standards and Net Zero Performance standards of the United States Green Building Council. Today, the new As-Epa office is comprised of 12,400 square feet of total building space and 2,500 square feet of covered parking and photovoltaic platform.
The construction of the green building was awarded to a local contractor. It was a milestone for the R&M Construction Company, for it was their first green building project. 85% of materials from the old building were reused and reproduced from recyclable materials. Concrete masonry from the old building was crushed on site and utilized as engineered base fill materials to raise the building elevation above high-velocity tsunami zone. Building components and finishes are made of naturally renewable, recycled, and hazardous chemical-free materials. Permeable turf blocks were used to increase green vegetated areas, reducing urban heat and allowing stormwater to percolate naturally underground. Stormwater from the roof and parking areas are captured and treated through an on-site bioretention pond to improve the quality of stormwater before it leaves the site. The orientation of the building was very important in order to maximize diffuse lighting and minimize direct lighting. State-of-the-art lighting control sensors were installed to automatically adjust the level of artificial lighting.
So what makes the building a green building? The guiding principle of the design was that it be net zero impact by capturing and treating its stormwater runoff and generating its own energy. The form of the building itself affords great energy savings. Interior volumes are shielded by a hybrid roof system comprised of a large photovoltaic array and vegetated roof, absorbing direct solar gains and using them to cool the building via energy generation and evaporation effects. The narrow east-west building orientation, together with the long veranda corridors on each floor, channel the dominant winds, allowing for cross-ventilation to keep the building's outside corridors cool while providing daylight and outdoor views. The large south-facing storefront insulated glass emits indirect diffuse lighting from the floor level to the ceiling, maximizing natural daylighting opportunities. The building's lighting system featured daylight and occupancy sensors limiting the artificial loads. The 60 kilowatt AC photovoltaic array is sized to produce approximately 100% of the building's annual energy needs.
As you can see, we have capitalized on the new building by holding meetings, educational outreach programs, and building tours.
This is the coolest part about this building, the green roof. While the green roof serves a major function of naturally cooling down the building, it also has a beautiful view of the outer Pango Happer and the Su'inga Ula Beach.
Under the LEED rating system, the As-Epa Green Building received a total score of 83 points, which equates to a platinum certification, the highest LEED certification for any green building. Occupying a green building requires behavior change. AS-EPA conducts occupancy training every quarter to ensure that our staff continue to turn off lights, unplug chargers, turn off the AC, and utilize natural light, and so forth. The real work of running a net zero green building is up to the occupants of the building. We therefore have a green team that enforces the green behaviors necessary to maintain a net zero status. AS-EPA received the Net Zero Award from the International Living Future Institute on June 2014. We have continued to be net zero, which is a clear indication that our staff are being energy efficient.
In AS-EPA's efforts to capitalize on a green building and in support of the new administration cost containment policy, we purchased 2 Ford Fusion hybrids. The AS-EPA director has made a commitment to transition all of our fleet of vehicles into hybrids and electric vehicles. This will start with our older fleet of vehicles.
In our efforts to promote behavior changes and to meet LEED requirements, we have 2 designated parking stalls for van pool and for low-emitting and fuel-efficient vehicles.
AS-EPA office is ADA, American with Disability compliant. One of the few buildings on island that is ADA compliant. As you can see, we have parking stalls for the disabled located on the west end of the facility.
And that concludes our tour. We thank you for visiting us at AS-EPA and hope that your visit with us today will encourage you to think about your own green behaviors. This building is a testament of what we as American Samoa can do when we work together for real change so that environment prospers for generations to come. We also hope that you remember that our green building is not just a building, but a commitment to a green way of life. After all, green starts with you. Soifua, Maya Manuia.